together, worship him forever. Look at what he's done, he gave it all for us. Can you feel it in your heart, deep down in your soul? Let the love of God move you, change you, raise your eyes to see the one who gave us all so much. Forever God, forever love. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are. Can you feel it in your heart, deep down in your soul?
Check, check. Check, check. All right, scuba team, we're ready for dive in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let's go scuba VBS! Woo! Are you guys ready for an awesome week of a dive adventure? Oh, that wasn't loud enough. Are you ready for an awesome adventure? All right, well, let's get going. Hey, everybody, welcome to Scuba. My name is Teresa Kuntz, also known to you as Diver K. And we're excited to be exploring the deep sea and all that God has created within it. And when we're in this room, we're here to sing and dance and be as loud as you can. We want to shout a joyful noise unto the Lord. But whenever I'm talking, I need you to do something that you do right before you jump into a pool. Right before you jump into a pool, what do? Right? I'm going to need you to catch your bubbles when I'm talking and when other adults are talking throughout the week. But when we're singing songs or I'm telling you to ask a question, I want you guys to do that with your groups. Now, let me see a show of hands. Who loves water? Oh, I see a lot of hands. I love the water too, right? I love going swimming in the pool, going to the beach, going to see all the things that God has done. And so, what is scuba after all, right? Well, for a long, long time, people wanted to see things that were deep, deep in the ocean. And as we said, we could grab our nose and go as far as we could, but people wanted to get even deeper. And so they made really cool things for divers to be able to go all the way underground. And back in the day, this was the thing you wore. It was a crazy thing. And you didn't dive, you actually walked into the water with this contraption on. But today we know that divers wear something very different. I'm gonna go put that on here in just a minute because the technology got so much better. But that makes me wonder something. Just like those people wanted to create something so that they could get deep in the ocean and see some of the amazing things that we see, I have a question. I wonder what you would want to see under the water. Now, if you've ever been to a beach, you know that there's big lifeguards and they have these lifeguard stands, and this is my whistle. I want you to hear it. Right? When you hear that whistle, that means come back together. And some of your leaders might have this, but I'll have it on stage as well. But I'm going to need you to do something for me as I go put on my other scuba outfit. I want you to turn to your crews or somebody next to you, and I want you to answer this question for me. What's the one thing you would most want to see under the sea? You guys got it? Share it with a friend. You guys did a great job. Now, I heard some pretty cool things that you guys said. You're like, I want to see dolphins and sharks and all some of the fun things that are here up on the stage. Now, I just say, Like if you didn't have what I have on right now, you would have a hard time being in the water for a very long time. So remember I had that old costume, right, that you had to walk in, but scuba divers today wear something very similar to this. The reason I wear these are called skids, and it helps me so that I don't bump up against the coral and scratch myself. It protects my body, right? I have my awesome fins that help me go deep into the water, right? I have my mask that comes down and covers me like this. Can you hear me? It's kind of crazy. And then I have this cool contraption that goes right to it so that I can breathe. It's kind of hard to hear, isn't it? But on the back, I would have a big oxygen tank that would allow me to go deep into the water. I might even have weights on me to help me sink down deep to see all the amazing things that you guys wanted to see. Now, this is called a self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, shortly known as scuba. Can you guys say that with me? Scuba! Say it one more time. Scuba! Well, on this underwater adventure, we're going to be exploring all the things that it means to go into a deep and loving relationship with God. And we're going to meet all of his friends that he has created, and they're going to teach us different things about who God is and about who we are. So I want to start with this song that we're going to be singing all week long, and it's our theme song, and it's called Thanks God. But as we sing this, I want to bring up my dive friends and my dance friends. Some of you saw them as they came in. And I have everyone, I want you to say hello to Diver Ian, Diver Megan, and Diver Kim. They're going to lead you in our song. So stand up, friends, and let's sing together.
Thanks God for all the good things you do. Thanks God, you're my light and my truth. Thanks God for the good things you made. Thanks God for this heart that was saved. Thanks God.
All the waves when they crash, when they roar, so fun to ride up to the shore. Thanks God.
All the wonders under the deep, down to the bottom where I'll never reach. Thanks God. Oh, that you love me, I'm so amazed. Makes me want to say, thanks God for all the good things you do. Thanks God, you're my light and my truth. Thanks God for the good things you made. Thanks God for this heart that was saved. Thanks God. Into your love, watch me, here I come. I'm diving into your love, watch me, here I come. Thanks God for all the good things you do. Thanks God, you're my light and my truth.
Oh, you
Thank God for the good things you made. Thanks God for this heart
that was
Thanks God.
Wow. Great job. You guys are already picking up on that song. I love it. And you're picking up on an important motion this week where we say, thanks God. Now, we have so much to thank God for. As I look around this room, I see some really smiling faces. You see these awesome decorations and so many people that I am so thankful for, that we want to thank God for. And you know, God created some pretty cool things in the ocean as well. And we're going to be learning about them each and every day. And we're going to learn a Bible point each day. And as we explore that Bible point, we're going to learn some really cool things about who God is. And today we're going to do this one. Our Bible point is this: God is a friend who is real. Can you say that with me? God is a friend who's real. Now, when you hear that today, and we're going to do it here in just a minute, when somebody says in your sessions, God is a friend who's real, I want you to do this. Thanks, God. Okay? So when I say God is a friend who's real, awesome. So that is great. You guys are already learning how to do that. Now, I always want to see which group is the loudest with this. And so we'll see. This group over here is already feeling a little confident. But let me come over here to my Octavia group. Hey, Octavia. All right, so you guys ready? God is a friend who's real. Oh, good. They did a great job. All right, let me see this section right here. Who's over here? Who's in my section? Is that Waylon and Fisher? Woo, Waylon and Fisher. All right, you ready? God is a friend who's real. Oh, that one's good. That was good. All right, let me see who I have over here. I have Finley and Tad. Oh, that's exciting. All right, you guys ready? God is a friend who's real. Woo! And I got one more special group over here. They're known as our CIA team, Compassion in Action. And they're going to be here throughout the week, but they're also going to go out into Austin and serve some pretty cool things. And they're going to be hands and feet of Jesus throughout our community. So let's hear how they do. God is a friend who's real. Woo! All right. Well, let's do it all together one time. God is a friend who's real. Yes, I love that. Well, today we're learning that God isn't pretend, that he's actually real and he's not made up, and he loves us, each and every one of us. And because we can't see God, like I see you, and I see you over here, and I see you, sometimes that's hard for us because we want to be able to see God like we see our friends that are sitting right next to us. And it can be hard, right? Sometimes we just want God to be there so we can have a conversation or get a hug because we want to so experience that around us. But you know what? God's love and friendship is just as real as the people that are standing around you. So again, I want to think about this contraption that divers use each and every day. So I want you to take a deep breath in and blow it out. Right? We got to get... One of the biggest things for scuba divers is consistent breathing, right? So breathe in and breathe out. Now, this time when you blow it out, I want you to hold your hand up. And as you breathe out, I want you to breathe to your hand. So breathe in, blow it out to your hand. Now, did you see that air come out? No. But did you know that it was there? How did you know that that wind was there? How that that air was there? Oh, I hear some of you say you felt it, right? So as you took that deep breath in, let's do it again, and blow it out. You can't see it, but you can feel it, and you know that the air in your lung is very real each and every day. It actually gives you life even though you can't see it. And God is a God who gives you life even sometimes when you can't see him. Now, as we go into this week, we're gonna learn some pretty cool things about this life-giving air underwater, and we're gonna learn about the life-giving water that it gives to these animals. But as we learn about who God is and that he's real, I have a very special song I want you guys to sing with me. And it's gonna be called the song, One True God. And this week, as we get ready for our final songs on Thursday, we're gonna be singing songs in here that you're gonna be singing for your parents. And this song is Tad's song. So let me get my dive crew back up here and let's sing another song. So stand up, friends, and let's sing it. job, friends. Well, like I said, all week long, we're going to get to meet our surprising Bible buddies who are going to teach us our Bible points. And those buddies are things that God actually created. And they would be things that you would see if you went scuba diving in this awesome coral reef. And today, you might know who our character is. And we just sang his song. So let's check out Tad today.
Psst, you, over there. I'm Tad. Can you see me? Shh, don't tell anyone where I am. I'm playing hide and seek. In fact, hide and seek is my favorite game to play. I play it all the time. See, I'm a frogfish. There are lots of different kinds of frogfish, but one thing we all have in common is that we're great hiders. That's because we use camouflage. Camouflage means we change colors to blend into our surroundings. Most animals that use camouflage do it to hide from animals that might eat them. Not us frogfish. We hide to help us catch food. God gave us cool tools to help us blend in. We can make ourselves look like some of the places other fish might want to hang out or hide. Frogfish bodies are covered with spots, stripes, warts, and skin flaps that help us blend into our watery world. Take my cousin Stripe. He's a striped frogfish and uses his skin flaps and arms to look like algae. He looks kind of funny, but when other animals hide in the algae, Stripe gets a snack. Can you find Stripe? Or there's my cousin Harry. He's covered in spines that look like, yep, you guessed it, hair. That's why he's called a hairy frogfish. His spines help him look like coral and seaweed. Between that and his changing color, nobody can see him. Can you spot Harry? Other times, we make ourselves look like sponges, even using our skin spots to imitate those little holes sponges have. Or we might look like rocks. Can you find the frogfish? I'm not a grown-up yet, so I'm still white with orange patches. Younger frogfish like me aren't so good at changing color quite yet, but God still gives me a way to blend in, even though I'm little. Sea urchin shells are white, so that makes a sweet spot to blend in. Some of my frogfish family even turn colors to blend in with living sea urchins. Yep, God lets us be all kinds of colors. Red, orange, yellow, black, white, brown, pink, green, spotted, or striped. Whatever we need to look like. Imagine if you could blend in when you play hide and seek. You'd win every time. How wide can you open your mouth? Go ahead and give it a try. That's nothing. God made me so I can open my mouth super wide. And I can do it in a split second. That lets me quickly grab a snack and swallow it whole. I don't even need to chew. Gulp. Have you ever eaten so much that your belly feels full? That doesn't really happen to me, because my stomach is so flexible. I can swallow food that's twice my size. Imagine eating a pizza twice as big as you.
Whoa!
When it's time for me to move, I don't really go that quickly, but I do it in a cool way. I suck in water, then force out my gills to push me. It's almost like I have a jetpack. Woohoo! If you came to the Great Barrier Reef looking for a frogfish, you'd have a hard time finding one because we hide so well. You might even wonder if we're real. Well, I can promise you this, frogfish are real. You know, there's someone else you can't see. God. Sometimes you might feel sad or hurt or lonely, and you might wonder where God is. But even though you can't see him, God is just as real as I am. And he's right there with you. So no matter what's going on, just remember, God is a friend who's real.
Awesome. You guys got that one really good. Yeah, when we see Tad, we want to remember that God is a friend who's real. Oh, good. You guys are getting that down. And if you made your craft this morning, you saw the cool way that we designed that thing so you can see how Tad is ever changing. And he might seem unreal, but we had that reminder today that he's just as real as God is. Well, I want to pray over you as we head out on our awesome scuba adventure. So as we pray, we do this. We fold our hands. We put them in our lap. We're going to close our eyes, and you're going to repeat after me, friends. Dear Jesus, thank you for loving us big. Help us to have an awesome day. Keep us safe and help us to learn that God is a friend who's real. Amen. Well, I hope you guys learned that. Now, I hope you had fun at Sing and Play Splash, and I'm going to see you a little bit later at our fantastic finale, right? But I want to remind you a couple of things this week so you can have a Tad-rific week, right? Tad-rific? Nobody? Nobody? Just me? All right. But a couple of things. All right, so I want you to point to your mouth. Oh, point to your mouth. Just like Tad catches his bubbles, I again want you to do the same when you need to give attention to your leaders in the room and they're speaking to you. But when you are talking, I always want you to remember to use kind words to one another and about one another, right? So we're going to use our mouths that way. Let me see your fins. Okay, here they are. Let me see your fins, right? I want you, your hands. I want you to remember to keep those to yourselves, right? We're not going to touch our friends. We're not going to touch the coral. Remember how I have to wear these things so I don't bump into it and hurt myself? I want you to keep your hands to yourself, not only from your friends, but we don't want you touching the decorations either because we don't want you to get an ouchie, all right? You're going to have plenty of opportunities to use those fins in other ways. Let's see. Point to your feet. Let me see your feet. All right, these are important to get you where you want to go. You don't have that fancy jetpack like Tad does. But as we go through this whole school of fishes and divers, we want to remember that we use our walking feet to get from place to place. No running unless you are in games and Miss Jessica tells you to. Well, as we get ready to sing another song, I'm going to release you at different times. And sometimes we're going to be taking a picture with a group. CIA, you're going to stick around for me. But we're going to take a picture of them, but we're going to sing some songs. But right now, I'm going to let Tads and Fishers head out as we're singing. The rest of you stay still for just a second, and then I'll release you as well, all right? So let's stand, Tads, Fishers, head on out. And we're going to sing a song called Count Your Blessings, which is another great thing to say all the good things that God gives us.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 When upon life's billows you are tempest-tossed, when you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings.
All right, Finley, hold on one second. Everybody's kind of going out this door, so I'm trying to get them out quickly. But let's sing another song. You guys want to do the theme song? Yeah. Let's do it.